Hi, everybody. We made it to the end of another week. Today's episode was, like I said in the title, blah. When I kind of rate every day's episode by do I want to watch this and do I wish I was doing something else. And today it was like, oh, I could have been doing something else today for most of it. So I'm gonna talk about all the storylines, but I'm really gonna talk about the one that I like and go from there. Okay. All right. So to cover all the storylines, we have Eileen Davidson as Ashley, Abby's mother, but they are not using her to her full potential, in my opinion. But then again, I guess I don't know. It also depends on how much she wants to work. So there's that in the equation. Okay, because most of the episode she spent with Melissa Ordway on they're at a table and talking about how everything's going and how Devon and her are still like on separate whatever and she doesn't know what to do about it and the same old thing we've been talking about for like a month. Okay. And then of course a little bit of rehash about what happened with Dom and the whole thing, right? Okay. And then we had Devon talking to Kane at first, and Kane was trying to talk to him and be realistic and stuff. And all he wanted was for him to give up Chancellor and for him to be able, for Devon to be able to fold it into Winters. And then when Kane didn't really agree with that, he ended the conversation very abruptly. Okay, then we're on to Billy and Sally. Okay, now for Billy's part, you have to believe that he was uh, going on a plane to spend some time with his mother, right? But then he let us know what happened on the plane, actually. They apparently got into a big argument and he flew all the way there, but then flew right back because he said if that's how the flight was going to be, why would he spend more time with her, right? Okay, so apparently also Jason Thompson through dialogue with Courtney Hope let us know that Jill still thinks that Kane is the golden boy, and there's nothing that Billy can do to change that. And apparently, he got into there's some kind of secret that only Kane can deal with, and so now Billy wants to know what the secret is. So okay, then you put that piece right. We're putting together a puzzle here. That's how I do it in my mind. Okay, so put that piece aside and then add it to the reason why Billy is gonna say okay to Kane's offer to work for him is to get to the secret, which I think is a bad move for Billy because whether or not he wants to say it, I don't think he really wants to work for his brother because to say they have a very contentious relationship would be the understatement of the year. Okay. And as much as he wants to know whatever, like whatever information he doesn't know is going to come at too high a cost, in my opinion. And the relationship between the two brothers, which is already fractured ish, is going to be even more so. So that's my opinion on that. Okay. And then let's see. Talks about Abby and Devon and Kane and oh, and then Sally hasn't told him about how Adam's involved. So that might be the kaboom for the relationship because I don't know. It's it's totally gonna test the relationship and how strong it actually is. But I don't know if it's gonna blow it up or not. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. It's a matter of how much do they want Billy and Sally together, or are they gonna put Sally in another direction? I don't know. I would vote for no because I still think they're a good couple, but I'm starting to see the roadblocks, that they keep putting in the way for this couple. And yes, I understand that, like, and I've talked about this a little bit, but I guess here's the time to kind of flesh it out a little bit. Okay, I have a theory. Now, when they put a couple together, they kind of like they're Kim testing the actors together, number one. Number two, also, if the fans like it, then that might be the key for longevity. The reason I say might is because just because fans want something doesn't mean we always get it. Okay. And number three, if they are going to go long term, like Nikki and Victor, now that couple has faced so many challenges, I can't even like. I'd have to make a 10-minute video on that alone. Okay. So when you go through obstacles as a soap couple, I always question, are they meant for the long term, or what's going to be the obstacle that breaks them up? It's either going to be one of those questions. So we'll have to see. We're in a wait and see kind of pattern here with this. So, but beware. All right, bye everybody.